Bonjour Taurus and welcome or welcome back to my channel, Claude here. Today I'm going to be doing your monthly tarot reading for the month of July, so I hope you're doing well. Now I'm going to be using my usual tarot spread for the monthly. So over here you'll have the major arcana to get the energy for the month. Over there you'll have the court cards, which is who you are advised to embody for the month, and down there we have the minor arcana to delve into the message. So I ask, as per usual, that you bear in mind those are general readings, that they will not resonate with everybody, and therefore just take what resonates and drop the rest. And if you know you resonate better with your moon, Venus or rising signs, then do check those readings out. So what's the energy for my Taurus querents for the month of July, please? Okay, so your energy for the month is the Emperor. Put it away from the glare over there. Now, what cool cards are they advised to embody for July, please? Okay, then you are advised to embody the qualities of the King of Cups. Now, by the way, if you like the deck I'm using, this is the Wizard's Tarot by Barbara Moore, and I have put a link in the description box below if you're interested in getting it for yourselves. So what are the messages for my Taurus querents, please? Oh, okay, we have two jumpers. So the two cards who desperately wanted to come out were the Ten of Wands and the Four of Wands. So I'm going to put them together as your first card because they kind of jumped together, so I don't want to split them. I do think this is going to be one energy. We then have the Six of Pentacles, followed by the Four of Cups. So you've got two number fours here. Let me make some rooms, we're getting cramped. Supporting your two jumper cards, you have the Six of Cups, so two sixes as well. The Three of Swords is under the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Five of Wands under the Four of Cups. Okay. So let's start with your energy. The Emperor is ruled by number 4. And you have a number 4 here and a number 4 there. So this is significant for you. And 4 in Tarot represent strong foundation and stability. Now, depending on the suit, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good. And I will go through that with you in a minute. Now, the Emperor is an empire builder. This is somebody who plans every step, every detail in order to build or take his troops or her troops, no genders attached, it's a general reading, to a certain victory. This is really the card of bossing up. This is taking your life into your hands and taking action. This is fire energy. And you're advised to embody the qualities of the King of Cups. Now, obviously, I'll never presume to tell you how to lead your life, okay? This is just what the cards and your spirit team are saying. But the Kings represents mastery of their suit and knowledge and expertise. Cups is water element. It's to do with the emotional realm. So, you know, what makes you happy or unhappy. So it could be to do with relationships, but it could also be talking about your intuition and sometimes creativity. But the King of Cups is somebody who is emotionally mature, someone who doesn't get rattled easily, and he's not going to be overwhelmed by their emotions. They always portray the King of Cups, or most of the time anyway, as sitting very calmly on his throne and having rough seas around him, you know, showing that he's not rattled, he's perfectly calm and composed, is in control of his emotions, and that's what you are advised to do in order to move forward this month. on top of bossing up, because that's your main energy here and it's evidently important. So we had two jumpers. I'm going to talk about those because they wanted to. And this is Wands energy, this is fire energy again, and you've got 3 cards of Wands out of 7. So kind of significant. This is really what your heart and soul truly yearn for. This is passion, desire, your spirit, your drive to get something done. And number 10 in tarot represents the completion, the end of a cycle. So the 10 of Wands talks about having given 200% of yourself, whether it's your time, effort, energy, sweat and tears, or all of the above. And having acquired some cuts and bruises, having been battered, and being exhausted, because this is what happens when we do something with so much passion. And whatever that was has started to become a burden, and it's time to now drop your wands. Now the 10 of Wands is a successful end of the cycle, though. Yes, you are tired, exhausted and burdened, but this is, I've done everything I could for this, I'm now dropping it. And this is going to bring you a, Jesus, I can't think of the word, a landmark, there you go, something to celebrate. It's an achievement, because the 4 of Wands comes after the 3 of Wands, which is, starting to see the beginning of growth of something. The 4 of Wands represents having achieved a landmark and having reason to celebrate. It's a really nice card of, could be ceremony, but generally speaking here I'm getting the message of a significant achievement, which is dropping and completing this, whether it's a relationship, a job, a big move in your life. This is what this is. Now supporting those 2 cards, and obviously the achievement is when you complete that cycle and you drop your wands. Supporting those 2 cards, you've got the 6 of Cups, and 6 represents harmony after having overcome a change or a challenge. Cups is the emotional realm, as I've explained with the King. So this is emotional harmony. So it could have something to do with an established relationship or someone you've known for a long time, but generally speaking the 6 of Cups is a card of happy times, feeling that you've done the right thing. I mean, I wouldn't say that normally, but in this reading this is what the message I'm hearing. Dropping your wands is a big achievement, and you had to take control of your life in order to do that, and this is going to bring you emotional harmony, equilibrium. It was the right thing to do. It's going to bring you happiness. You then have your second 6 of your reading, which is the 6 of Pentacles. This is supported by the 3 of Swords. Now the 6 of Pentacles represents harmony, but in the physical realm. So we're talking here either home life, the buildings and the relationships within, or it could be work life, so your career, your job, promotion, a business, a project, education if you are studying. And the 6 of Pentacles really is the card of perfect equilibrium, is being able to have the time for yourself and the time to give to others, or have the resources for yourself and have also resources to give to others. So take what resonates here. And it is supported by the 3 of Swords. Now, I really like the energy of 3s because they represent growth and expansion. The Swords is the mental realm, so this is the thoughts you have, the knowledge you gained, the truths that are exposed. And the 3 of Swords talks about a breakthrough. This is the card that breaks you free from the undecisiveness of the 2 of Swords, where you normally see this woman who's got a blindfold and she's got swords crossed, and she's not making a decision, she's not moving, she's blocking, because she may feel that, she lacks clarity or she's protecting something. The 3 of Swords is the energy that breaks through this resistance. So it may be a piece of news that's been exposed. It could be you having an idea that just pops into your head. It's a positive card. I know in the Rider-Waite-Smith it tends to be seen as heartache, but this is not the emotional realm. The Swords are the mental realm. The heartache card really is the 5 of Cups. So I never read the 3 of Swords as that. The 3 of Swords for me is a breakthrough mentally, no matter how this happens, whether it's, as I said, something exposed, some truth comes your way, some news comes your way, or you have an idea, and it helps you maybe manage your time better, once you've dropped that burden, and you feel emotionally happy, then you'll have that equilibrium, which is going to come from that breakthrough. We then have the Four of Cups and the Five of Wands. Now the Four of Cups, for again, strong foundation and stability. And I mentioned at the beginning of your reading that it's good with some suits, but not so much with others. Now this is water energy, and when you put water in a small cup, well, it becomes stagnant and then it becomes stale, so it's not so good. Which is why, although the Four of Cups does represent emotional stability, there may be a hint of apathy, feeling blasé about life, having lost the thirst for life. You know, us humans, most of us are really hardwired to be creatures of habit. And you know, when routine settles, we kind of lose sight of what's important and we just take it for granted. It's that idea. And it's supported by the Five of Wands. Now the Five represents changes. And Wands is, as I've explained previously, the fire. It's the passion and the desire. So when you bring about change with passion and desire, it creates frictions. So it could be anything from arguments, discordances, competition. But what I'm reading here for this reading for you is internal conflicts, because this is supporting this I'm emotionally stable now, but what next? I've lost the thirst for life, I'm not quite sure what to do. And so you're internally conflicted about what you should be doing next. Because obviously, and this is completely natural, when you drop something that has been burdening you, that you've given so much, yes, it's an achievement. Yes, it brings you, you know, harmony, it was the right thing to do emotionally, and then you balance your time and your resources, but then you reach a point where you're like, so what next? So I'm going to put you in a final card to see what's next really for you. So can you give us an outcome, please, for this reading for my Taurus Aquarians? This card right here. Seven of Swords. Okay, so 7 is self-evaluation, experience, and from that you get the confidence to act. Swords being the mental realm, this is the work smarter, not harder card. This is the card that's saying, keep your cards close to your chest in order to take action. You know, I told you the Emperor is the card of bossing up. And so this is really saying to you, make sure that you don't expose what you're doing. You know, whatever it is that you're doing, do not expose it, because this is going to be, I don't know how to... The message I'm hearing is that some people needn't know, is what I'm hearing, okay? So just make sure that you think out of the box, but whatever you come out with, you keep it to yourself. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Pentacles. And so this is growth, expansion in your energy, so the physical realm. So this is whatever you're working on that you're going to, you know, keep your cards close to your chest for. This is the card that says, yeah, this is going to grow, this is the right thing to do. And maybe it's going to start being recognized by others, because there is this idea in this card of recognition by others on whatever it is that you have worked. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate it. I wish you a wonderful month, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.